Welcome drone video fans to a short video on Lake Erie Bluffs observation deck located in North Perry, Ohio. This is a small park, part of the Lake Metroparks system, which is located in Lake County, Ohio. Rather than give my own description of this park, I went online and found the official description of the park, and I thought I'd just read that to you while you watch the video. Lake Erie Bluffs is nationally significant. The property permanently protects a significant amount of wetland, meadow, and mostly undeveloped lakefront habitat used by rare and common plants and animal species. The mix of 40-foot-high beach bluffs and open, sandy, and cobble beach across 9,000 feet of shoreline are the site's dominant features. The beach area hosts trees, shrubs, and small plants, including the majority of the park's rare plants. Visitors can enjoy low-impact recreational activities such as hiking and fishing at this park. Improvements made to enhance public use include parking lots, a reservable three-season shelter, restrooms, and installation of gravel trails with scenic overlooks and access to a natural beach along Lake Erie. The new 50-foot-tall coastal observation tower at Lake Erie Bluffs is situated overlooking the lakeshore with multiple viewing platforms along a staircase that culminates in a deck featuring 360-degree views. The height and location of the tower provides visitors with a unique view of the lake and the surrounding woods, fields, wetlands, and a variety of wildlife, particularly a large number of bald eagles that are regularly seen at the park. The tower is open, weather and conditions permitting, during regular park hours of 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. It is lit at nighttime. The tower is closed during the winter. So there you have the official description, and now we can get back to just ad-libbing like we usually do. We're looking down on this octagonal shaped deck, and we've just brought it up to look at the Perry Nuclear Power Plant, which is located 1 mile east of this park, and has been featured in other videos that I've shot along the shore. The deck itself is very sturdy. You know, there's no trepidation about going up there on top and climbing all those steps, even though it's 50 feet up in the air. And certainly those two grandparents and their grandkids were having a good time, although the grandparents had to keep a close eye on them so that he wouldn't be running up and down those steps, which I guess could be hazardous to youngsters. I think they were about 3 or 4 years old. As you can see, there's people coming up, and there's a constant flow of traffic here at this site, especially during the summertime when the weather is nice. People from the surrounding businesses, shops, and homes, people just come to this area because it's just a real nice area to visit. Especially around lunchtime, you'll see a lot of people coming here, but almost any time of the day there's a lot of activity here, people enjoying the scenes and the views that are available from the top of the observation deck. Around the base of the observation deck, you can see that they have located a lot of park benches, and so there's places to sit if you get tired walking up and down those steps that take you up 50 feet up. I don't know that that it would be that strenuous, but it's all, as you can see, it's all fenced in, so there's relatively little danger of any kind of accidents. And we're kind of dropping down here and gonna do a fly around, a manual fly around of the structure itself. The drone or unmanned aerial vehicle that I'm using is a DJI Phantom 3 Advanced, and one of the features that it has, among many others, is the ability to program in a circular flight path around a point of interest. So in other words, I could have simply programmed it to fly a circular path around this structure, and tapped a button on the screen that says execute, and it would have done all the flying, and I could have just sat back and been a spectator. But I've been flying for a long time, and I like to do a lot of things manually myself, just to keep my my flying skills up to what's necessary. A lot of times some of those automated features, some of them times they can fail, and then it's imperative that you know how to actually fly. So I do most of my flying manually when I can. So here we're back around to the front, and I'm going to pan over here to the west and bring the camera up, and you can see in the distance a couple more towers, which I believe are from a power plant in East Lake, Ohio, which is probably 30 miles to the west of this location. And of course, there again is the Perry nuclear power plant, which is about a mile east of this location. And we're looking back out over Lake Erie, and as you can see, it was not exactly short sleeve weather here. This is again early November, and that's why people are wearing their jackets and caps and whatnot. But there's quite a few more people up there on the top of the deck. So we decided to get another view of the deck with more people up there. You can see there's people going up the walkway all the time, but as we turn around here, you'll see the various levels and the stairwells that lead to the different levels of the observation deck. You can go up 10 feet, 20 feet, 30. You can just stop wherever you feel comfortable at and do your observation there, or else make it all the way up to the top, which is as mentioned before, is about 50 feet up in the air. A lot of trails, as you see there. The one trail leading off to I guess would be the you can see it there. It's going off to the right hand part of the screen. That trail leads all the way to North Perry Park, which was another video that I shot. If you look in my video list, you'll see a video there for North Perry Park, and that trail goes all the way there. It's probably maybe a half-mile walk, but a lot of people come out here and make use of these trails just to get some exercise, walk along the lake shore, and it's very pleasant any time of the day, especially during the summer when you're trying to get a break from the heat. Kind of backing up now here and heading back towards the parking lot area, and to get a wide view of the structure itself, and you can see the pathways that lead to it. Pathways and the parking lot are gravel and stone, but they're well maintained, and there's no problem with walking along them, and people even pushing like baby strollers and stuff like that along them, so they're fairly smooth. There's the two grandparents and their grandkids making their way back to the parking lot. After I landed in the parking lot there, they came over and talked to me, and they were quite interested in the drone, as they called it, and we filled them in with as much information as we could. And you can see there's more people on their way headed up towards the observation deck. So constant traffic, and a really nice place to visit. We do a lot of videos like this that are scenic in nature. We've done shoots on rivers and covered bridge series and all manner of things like that. That's kind of the thing I like to shoot. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, look into my video list, and you'll probably see something there that you might be interested in watching, and go ahead and watch it. If you enjoy it, leave a thumbs up. We always appreciate new visitors to watching these videos. Thank you for stopping by, and recommend the channel to somebody else if you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by.